Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the EPL prediction show. We're going to go through every single game. We're also going to do our league table predictions. We're also going to be doing just probably a quick chat and a quick preview to the season. I've got Manny here with us. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, all good. As long as you're good, so am I. Things just going on over here. No complaint. What about you?
Not too bad. I'm still weak as hell, but there you go. I think it's probably just the after effects from COVID, but anyway, we move on. We move because otherwise, maybe no show, would there? Anyway, so we'll go. I will talk about a bit that season. I mean, like, I'm skeptical about Man City this season winning the title. I'm not sure about you, but I got a feeling Liverpool look better prepared and look more hungry. I wouldn't. Not saying that Man City aren't hungry to win another to defend their title. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Liverpool might be more because of how they missed out on last season. I mean, how do you see like the top of the table if we're just going by the top of the table?
You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir. I mean, I remember saying this on another stream and believing quite fiercely that the way Liverpool just missed out, I think Jurgen Klopp will make it very clear that having experienced that level of hurt, you wouldn't want to experience that again. And you got to make up for that by making sure you actually win it all. And that's the thing about these managers. The best managers will make sure that even if they do suffer some setbacks, they get their players
They've got the mentality.
Yeah, they don't really go so far as to beat them down, but just remind the players of the hurt that they've felt and to make sure they never experience that hurt again. It reminds me of a beautiful scene. If you're a rugby fan, I'd recommend you watch the film Invictus with Matt Damon and Morgan Freeman. Oh, beautiful. You'll have seen the scene where, after a loss, Damon leads the boys as Francois Pienaar into the dressing room, makes the boys have a beer, and says, "You just lost, so that beer doesn't taste as good." So, next, you should never have a situation where you lose, you drink that beer, and you feel that way again.
Exactly.
And of course, we all know the story. They went on to win the World Cup on home soil.
Exactly. I mean, like, it's all about mentality in the end, and that's why Liverpool and Man City have been the top two, I think, for a while now, because they've got that mentality, and that stems from the manager, right? It always stems from the manager. If you've got a manager that's got a strong mentality as that, then, and this is what I've been saying for numerous times, and I've been saying this more than like even Emery's time as well, right? And that's before I started doing this, right? Well, I maybe started doing this, but actually took it really like up to where we are now. But I would say it's like, I don't care who the manager is. I just want an elite manager that that will be able to compete on the top level. By the way, I'm just gonna go through the chat. Big up Manny as well. Big up Mike Green. Yeah, mate, I'll drop you the link, man. Just DM me, mate, and I'll send you the link. I was gonna put the link in the chat anyway, but if you want to come on, just DM me, right? And I'll see if I can get you on. Big up Games SC. Hope you're doing well, man. But yeah, the reason they're up there is because they've got a proven strong mentality.
Exactly.
Now we've got Mike. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I didn't want to just message you asking if to come on because I didn't realize it was an open stream. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're well as well. Hopefully Manny's okay as well, and everyone in the chat.
All good, mate. Thank you. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for asking.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, thanks for asking. And like I said, the arm's still a bit weak, probably from what's left of the COVID I've had, but it'll get better. So I'll manage. So I can still lift things, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I'll just go for this old Vibhav Samaga. If I've said that wrong, I really apologize.
It'll be Samaga.
Samaga.
And I think it's pronounced Vaibhav. It's an Indian name. They pronounce it Vaibhav. So read what he said. Yeah,
was it called again?
Vibe.
Yeah.
Samaga was right though, I believe.
I'll call you Samaga. That way I don't.
Or
fuck it
VS.
up. No, he could do that. It's only if he's happy with it, though. Obviously.
Yeah. Ignore the microwave in the background. By the way,
I know. Apparently, I nailed Samaga. So there we go. We're all good. Klopp has proven it time and time again. Every time they fall short of winning any cup, they redeem themselves the following year. I've got a feeling that it's going to be tighter than ever this year. We couldn't get any tighter than the last game of the season. So, well,
it's been tighter before on goal difference, as I've experienced.
I know. I mean, how did that work out for you?
Piss off.
Yo, Stephen, big up, my bro. How we doing? I'm all good. But yeah, I mean, looking at the top two, Mike, what are you thinking going into this season with Liverpool and Man City? Do you actually think anyone else can actually try and threaten them, or is it just going to be a battle between them two and then top four for the rest?
I think in terms of Liverpool and Man City, there's teams that can obviously close the gap. I think loads of people keep saying that we're looking at teams to try and break in towards the top six. But why can't we talk about teams to break the top two? I know, obviously, as you're both Arsenal fans, you're going to hate what I'm about to say, but I think the team that is most equipped to, I'm not saying they will, obviously, but the team that's most equipped to break Liverpool and Man City's sort of dominance is Tottenham. The signings they've made, the manager they've got. I'm not saying they'll look. What was the gap from Liverpool and Man City to third last season? It was
mate. Look, I get your point.
They'll close the gap.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what an elite manager does, and that's why they brought Conte in. I'm not going to deny that. I'll be stupid to deny they've made some quality signings. The only problem I find with Tottenham is their mentality.
I think he's changed it though. I think Conte has changed that mentality though. I think.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they did get top four over us last year when they were out of it. So,
and that mentality to drag it back, they were abysmal They were abysmal towards December, January time. Conte brought in Bentancur and
Kulusevski. Even February, mate.
Yeah, but I think it took a month or two for Kulusevski and Bentancur to settle into that team, and then ever since they did, it was like they just deserve to be in that top four. Like it commentated with Arsenal, I won't say the word, but losing the lead that they had, losing the advantage. I don't want to say the B word because everyone hates using that word. But yeah, basically. But
you can say it to me, mate. I'm not worried.
There are other B words we could use. You could say we bollocksed it, we ballsed it, whatever you like.
Well, all right, then you bottled it. But it wasn't just Arsenal bottled it. It was also Spurs just changed their gear with Conte, and things like that do happen.
Stephen, what did you guys? I ain't watched it yet. I'll watch it maybe later on tonight or something if I feel like.
Chat. We need a petition to get Stephen to do a Arsenal all.
I am not doing an all or nothing watch along. You can get lost. Like I'll be pausing it every 5 seconds, thinking, City's
I haven't seen it all yet.
It's just as well that I don't have an Amazon Prime account either. I wouldn't want to watch that rubbish.
It's like I saw the advert. It's like on Insta. It's like passion. All right. So you go on saying that you need passion, right? Yeah, that's only when we're winning, mate. When we're 3-0 down, you've got the passion of a fucking tree, right? Respect. Well, how many players have you fobbed off about respect? How many players you fobbed off when they've done nothing wrong?
Oh, please watch it, Stephen. Please watch it.
Mate, I can't stand the geezer. I really don't. He doesn't help himself when he comes up with stuff like that when it goes completely against what he's been like.
I still haven't watched it yet. Just Stephen, by the way, have you done FPL this year?
Yeah, it's in the video description. By the way, do you
want to join my league?
What's that?
Do you want to join my league?
Yeah, send us the link, man, and I'll join it.
I'll send it in the private chat, and then if you want to put it in the actual chat, you're more than welcome to. Right, that's my link. Yeah. Code for it. I'm actually taking it seriously this year. For once.
Yeah, I might take it seriously for about a month, and I'll probably forget it.
Do you want to tell you my team then?
We'll go for it. We'll go for it later. If we've got time later, we'll go for it.
All right, no worries. That's fine.
But yeah, so there's his link if you want to join that.
There's going to be a prize at the end as well. Whoever wins will get £25 with Fixture of this.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since we're talking about FPL, I'll just mention my league for this year. We're doing a £30 gift card at Christmas if you're top at Christmas. If you're top at the end of the season, you get the shirt of the team you support, right? Whichever shirt you want, right? I'm not buying all three, right?
We'll have an Arsenal one, please, Stephen.
No. You're all right.
Directly through the club as well.
Yeah, no. But yeah. So yeah, be the shirt of your choice from your club. Then one team at random at Christmas, and then one team at random at the end of the season will be picked at random to win a 20 quid voucher.
You know
and then there is, if you want to join up to if you want to become a member, you also get access to a special members competition where again one member is picked at random, right, and they win a £10 voucher. So if you've got the FPL, if you've got your FPL team, right, and you want to be part of all the you want to have a chance of winning all the prizes, right, then become a member from as little as £1.99 a month. Right?
All or nothing.
You know the
great perks.
You know the t-shirt. You know the t-shirt of your choice.
Yeah.
Did I have like Newport, or does it have to be Premier League?
No, it could be the shirt of your choice. If you want to be Newport, it'd be Newport.
Right, yeah, that's nice.
Right? It's just the team you support. You know what I mean?
I meant Premier League. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, we'll we'll move on to the top four battle. People are just thinking about I think the main players in there. I think Spurs. If Spurs don't get top four, that is the bottom of the season already. Like Spurs should be getting top four with what they've done so far, especially in this window. For me, Chelsea. I still see Chelsea ahead of Arsenal. Why? Because they've got more squad depth than us.
Oh, I think Chelsea are going to struggle.
But the problem is, if you take two key injuries out of Chelsea, they've got at least some decent backup to go with it. You take you take a couple of key players at Arsenal out of the equation, we're fucked. Pretty much.
Ramsdale and Partey spring to mind.
Yeah, well, yeah. You take out Partey. Who have we got? Right, we've got a right back situation. Right, where we've got three right backs. We've got Bellerin, we've got Zedric, and we've got. I know Bellerin's at the door, but and we've also got Tomiyasu. Right, one of them's made out of glass. The other one's just only good going forward, and he's just crap in defending. Right, and the other one is leaving. Right, so and everyone's like, that's all right. Ben White will play it right back. Okay, right, that really works out. That really worked out last season whenever he did that. Not. Could you imagine him against Zaha tonight? Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. But yeah, so I'm still thinking Chelsea and Liverpool the top four. So basically the same. But I'm just saying really Liverpool will win it. I actually do think Chelsea will get fourth and Tottenham will get third. I do see Tottenham get third.
No, it's not. No, it's not. My top four is Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, and then I think Chelsea will finish fifth. Man United will finish sixth.
So you're saying we'll finish above Chelsea?
Yeah.
Wow. What are you thinking, Manny? What are you thinking?
Bold prediction, Mike. Bold prediction. For me, Liverpool to win it. City to finish second. And here's the thing about Tottenham, yeah? Yes, they've made some wonderful investments in players, and they've done, and obviously the work they did to, snatch fourth spot ahead of us was magnificent. And just goes to show what a brilliant coach Conte is. But, we've seen it with Tottenham before. They go on a run, they promise a great deal, and they also have a tendency to choke at the end. I remember the 1987, 87 season, I think it was, yeah. That was the season where Gary Mabbott scored that own goal to give the FA Cup to Coventry. They finished third in the league, and they were semi-finalists in the League Cup, losing to us in a semi-final replay. I remember reading about that in the book. I don't think I watched it then, but that was obviously a season where they promised much but didn't deliver much afterwards. And then there was so much talk about how they would progress following that, but then they didn't really do very much apart from winning the FA Cup in 1991. So yes, you have a point where the Conte factor will be important, but having said that, I think he still has a lot of work to do to make sure that team really gels together, because yes, he's got some terrific players, but he has to make sure they all play to a system, and there might be some instances where, things could go, completely tails up, if you will. I mean, not tails up. I don't know. It might go haywire.
Up the creek.
Yeah.
Up the creek.
Yeah, I like that. Up the creek without a paddle, if you will. Although, ironically, they have a lot of good paddles. I think when it comes to Chelsea, as bad as a pre-season they've had, including being spanked by us, Tuchel is also cut from the same cloth as Jurgen Klopp, in that he will never let that team perform as badly as they've done again, and he will also hammer it home that compared to the highs of winning the Champions League 2 seasons ago, last season was in many ways a very big disappointment, and he will urge that team to show some spine and steel, if you will.
It'll be interesting to see like how the owners will react if things are like sort of the same. I'm wondering, like, are they going to be as harsh as what Abramovich? Yeah, that's the one. If they're going to be as harsh as him and let him go like halfway through a season, he's not doing the business.
Maybe not halfway, but definitely at the end of the season, I would say, because, with regard to recent history with Chelsea doing so well, I really don't think the current owner, Bowley, would be willing to, allow for a more gradual decline in fortunes without any sign of an upturn. So he could end up asking Tuchel to leave at the end of the season, but definitely not midway. And I don't think Chelsea will be that bad to struggle midway. I still have them finishing third ahead of Tottenham, but it will be a tight struggle. So that's my top 4. Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and those people from the lane.
Basically the same as last season, apart from the champions.
Yep, more or less. And to be honest, I mean, like, we talk about Guardiola being a decent, manager. I mean, tactically, I'd say the Klopp will probably be a lot better than him. And Guardiola's actually quite lucky that he has the personnel to be able to execute his game plans. But sometimes, as other teams have shown, even when they've gone to the Etihad Stadium, it might not work. So City are there for the taking.
The thing is with Pep, he overthinks it.
Oh yeah, micromanaging.
He overthinks a lot of things. Like in that Champions League final against Chelsea, he played without a DM, and he thought they could just absolutely batter their midfield with 2 sort of box-to-box midfielders and a number 10. And actually, the way Tuchel plays, you need to play at least one CDM the way his high pressing is. So the reason why he lost that final, Guardiola in the Champions League, was because he overthought it. And then that game against Real Madrid, as soon as Mahrez scored, he took Mahrez off.
Yeah, exactly. And that just opened him up, didn't it? So, anyway, we're going to talk quickly about the relegation battle. Now, for me, I've always said that Brighton and Leeds, because of what's happened with their signings, like Rafinha, Calvin Phillips, both leaving the club. Plus Brentford, like the second season is always going to be their season. It's going to be tough. Plus they lost Eriksen as well. It's good that they kept Ivan Toney. Trying to get my words out. But yeah, it's for me. It's just like my thing is that I think Bournemouth could go down. They could stay up, right? Because the last time they were in. Fulham are too good for the Championship, and they're too crap for the Premier League. They're like Norwich.
That could change this year, I think. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll wait to see how that handles. But and also, I'd say is that Southampton might struggle because there's no investment in there. Like, so what do you think, Manny? Who do you think's gonna struggle?
I've already given my tips for the relegation. I think Fulham will still struggle because they seem to be that type of yo-yo club where in the past few seasons they get promoted but then go back down. Even with Marco Silva having come in, let's not forget, I believe he was on the books at Watford last season and then he got sacked. I seriously don't know what he'll be able to do with the team. Bournemouth are definitely candidates for going down because, as you said, they haven't made any real signings and I think they're going to struggle in many ways. My third team will be Leeds for the reasons you've mentioned, the transfers. Losing Calvin Phillips and Rafinha is a bit of a blow. And even with Bamford in the team, it's very difficult to see who will supply the goals for him. But that 18th position, mind you, will be a tight fight between Leeds and Everton. I don't necessarily know if Brentford will be dragged into the mix, but Southampton could be. But I think at the end of the day, it'll be Leeds, Bournemouth and Fulham will be going down. 18, 19 and 20.
Okay. Max, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing all right. Not doing too bad. It's been a busy time, but we get through it eventually.
But by the way, like the link that's in the chat, if anyone does want to comment, they're more than welcome to. Yeah, so these sort of streams are like a free, like I call it like a free for all. So I'll put the link in the chat, and then whoever wants to come on, they can come on. So yeah, So Max, obviously you're behind City as well, right? Last time I spoke to you. Do you think Man City can hold their title this season?
This is the big problem with me because I do think they can retain it, but with the performance Liverpool have given in pre-season gives me a little bit of hope for them. It will be a tight battle, as we all know. It's like there's no doubt about that. I do see it. I just think Liverpool might snatch it. I don't know why. It's just a feeling in my head. I've already put in the comments of someone's video that did a Premier League predictions. Mine are very controversial. Very controversial. I mean, I've gone as far as putting United third. I feel like I made a mistake putting United third, but we'll move on from that. But yeah, I do think City can retain it. It just depends on how consistent they are. Tottenham are apparently in with a chance to get above Liverpool or City. I doubt it, but there's always a chance.
So, right, I was just going to say, I'm going to move it on a little bit. You can either do it this way. We can do the league table first, or we can do the league table first, or do the match predictions first.
I'd say table first.
I'd say predictions because it takes longer.
Okay, Manny, you've got the casting vote. Go on in.
So what do you want me to do? League table or
league? Which one do you want to do? League table or the matchday ones first?
The matchday ones will be first. I mean, the league table will probably take a little bit of time. The predictions, we just get them out of the way. And yeah.
Okay.
So starting first things first, I remember telling you that as well as Arsenal performed in pre-season, I do not believe that they will take that form against Crystal Palace because, there's going to be a lot of issues about what our lineup will be. There could be a possibility, as mentioned by my friend from the Antipodes, Steve-O, that Arsenal could perhaps play a 3-5-2 with 3 centre backs, Gabriel, Saliba, and White.
No. Let's not even get down that route, please. Thank you. No, I don't want to see that.
And I haven't spoken to him about that, but I would probably say that the problem with that formation would be if you have Saka and Zinchenko as your win backs, then that's going to be a bit of a disadvantage because Saka's not really.
You're asking Saka to track back. He doesn't track.
Yeah, he doesn't Saka, like doing.
He's a winger. He's not not supposed to track back. He's a winger.
Yeah, exactly. So that wouldn't really. Maybe a 4-2.
That's why it works with. That's why it works with players like Trent or Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Perisic. There's another one. Because they can do the defensive side of things. You know.
Perisic. I'm so glad Perisic is signed for the Premier League. I can't wait to see him play again.
Anyway.
Exactly. So the prospect. Yeah. So the prospect of playing Ben White at right back does fill me with dread. And it'll be interesting to see how Vieira will try to exploit that. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I don't think there'll be too many goals in this game. I think they'll have a plan for Jesus. It could end up being a 2-2 draw, but a draw either way. I'm going for 1-1.
Mike, what are you going for?
It's a difficult one. Arsenal, like you said, have been excellent in pre-season. Crystal Palace have been brilliant in pre-season as well. In most of the games that they've had in pre-season, they've not even played Eze, Elise, Zaha. They played a lot of players and players on the fringes like Ayew and Matata at times. It's going to be a difficult one. Like I said, it's the opening game of the season. All eyes are going to be on this game. You know, every single Premier League club will be watching Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Again, just like last season on the opening day, I think it's going to be defeat in London for Arsenal. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
Wow.
Okay. 2-1 Palace.
Yeah.
Right, let me get that down. You're saying 2-1 Palace. Right. Max, what are you going for?
It's clearly I'm on the opposite end of the stick to y'all. Ring. Pick up the phone.
Oh, what's going on?
But no, I've gone on the opposite end of the stick to both of these guys. I've said 3-1 Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
I think the new signings and everyone will just overcome Palace and overwhelm them. So
you mean the two new signings?
Don't get me wrong. Palace are a good team, but
you mean the two new signings?
Not alone.
No, because let's be honest, the two.
It's something. Games FC's just agreed with me. 3-0 or 3-1. There you go.
Which one? Games FC, which one are you going for? I can't have two. Which one are you going to go for?
Alexander's gone 2-1. Alex. Love that, Alexander.
Alexander's gone 2-1. I was expecting him. He's a Tottenham fan. What do you expect?
I was going to say there's a Conte profile picture. It's like...
Right, Games FC, I'm going to take your first answer, which is 3-0.
Oh, okay.
I'll take his first answer. I'm going to go... Do you know what? I'm with Manny, to be honest. If I'm thinking with my head, Vieira will have something planned for Zinchenko and Jesus, like, because he can think on his feet, unlike some managers. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. I've got 1-1, if not 2-2. I don't know which one to go. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, you remember the football pools in the UK? I think score draws are always the best results for that.
Bargav has gone 2-1 Arsenal. Right. Let's move on. Fulham versus Liverpool. Manny, which one are you going for? What are you going for?
Liverpool. Fulham are going to be lambs to be slaughtered. I'm going for 2-0 to the Merseysiders.
The better Merseysiders.
Yep. A bit conservative, if you will. first day and all that, but that's just me.
You think? Jesus. I mean, it's the win nonetheless, so I'm not fussed. But
No, see, look, why is 10 days late? What is this? What is this? What is
time
this?
do you call this?
I'm working. You should be grateful that I'm on the stream whilst I'm working. Where's the appreciation?
Yeah, you are working. You're over here. Like, what are you on about?
I'm actually where they actually pay me. You know, you owe me wages for over 2 years. I don't know
anything about it. I tore up your contract like Bamiang's.
Come on, Steve.
Bamian got paid up until his contract got terminated.
Yeah, I ripped it up before you even signed it.
How can you rip up a contract that's not been signed? You see how shady Steven is, yeah? He gives me a contract, forces me to be on his channel, and he doesn't pay me.
What are you going for?
Which game?
Arsenal Palace.
3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1.
Yeah.
It's not just me that said 3-1. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's gonna be goals in the game. I think both teams will score.
Why do I have a feeling my prediction will backfire now and we'll just absolutely bottle it?
Yeah, we'll bottle it.
Do it the Arsenal way.
That's the modern Arsenal way. Get it right. It's just right in the next one there. Right, so Manny's gone for 2-0 Liverpool. What are you going for, Mike? For them Liverpool?
5-0 Liverpool.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, I said 4, sorry.
Oh, shit. 5.
No.
Nunes with a hat-trick, yeah?
No, not Darwin Noodles.
Right, Max, what are you going for?
Carroll.
I've gone 4-0 Liverpool.
4-0 Liverpool.
It won't be 5, but it'll be sufficient enough.
I'm going to say Alex has gone 5-0 as well to Liverpool.
Games has gone 3-0 twice in a row. Crikey.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, what did he go for? I'm going to go for... Oh, say what are you going for?
I think 3-0 Liverpool. Or 4. Let's go 4.
4.
4-0. Yeah, 4-0 Liverpool.
Imagine he's just said 3-0 and then they win 3-0. So
I'm going to just go for a normal, just 3-0. I think I just want to just
unnormal 3-0.
Craig's turn up the last minute. Craig's gone 4-1 Liverpool. Craig's gone 4-1 Liverpool.
See the 4,
Craig, can you do your score prediction for Crystal Palace, please?
How many times do you want me to tell you?
No, not you. I'm talking Craig in the chat.
Okay.
God, seriously.
This is what happens when you don't see him, Stephen.
No, this is why he didn't get paid.
Take off the shades. No one can recognize you. I can't.
Anyway, right. Next game is Bournemouth versus Aston Villa.
Ooh.
Bournemouth.
I've got an interesting one.
2-1 Villa for me.
Right. Hang on a minute. Manny's gone 2-1. I'm gonna go to Mike next. Mike.
I'm gonna go with a 1-0 Bournemouth. On Solanke.
Jesus. There we go.
I like.
Solanke wins it for Bournemouth.
Not today.
Max. Alex. Right, Max, what are you going for?
2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa.
But that's it.
Can someone? Where's? Alexander's gone 2-1. Villa. Say, what are you going for?
2-0 Villa. Bournemouth got so many injuries.
2-1 Villa.
Struggle. Yeah, I think they got like 8 injuries.
Who? Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's not a good start then. 3-1 Villa. 2 games to see. I'm going to say 3-0 Villa.
I think a lot of teams got with this game for position. We're going to catch a few teams out.
Right. Change this again here. There you go. Right. Next game is. Everyone is not turning up so late. But if everyone turned up late, sorry. I'll read out the predictions. But Alex has gone 2-1 Villa. Scott's gone 3-2 Palace. Big up Scott yourself as well. He's gone 3-1 Liverpool. Scott as well. 1-1 draw. A surprise, Gary said. Right. I'm going to move it on. To Newcastle, Nottingham Forest.
I like this game.
Yeah, I do.
2-1 Newcastle.
Newcastle versus Notts Forest. Right. Manny's gone what?
2-1 Newcastle.
Alright. Wait until I ask you. That way I don't have to double check again. 2-1 Newcastle.
Yep.
Newcastle. And then Mike, what are you going for?
Another shot. Newcastle 2, Forest 3.
So 3-2 to Notts Forest.
Yeah.
You like long range shooting, don't you, Mike?
I love Nottingham Forest. They're gonna be everyone's neutral team this season, apart from Leicester.
Oh, I have them staying up comfortably. My question was whether or not you like long range shooting.
I've only got one promoted team to do.
Max, what are you going for?
I've gone a 2-2 draw.
Oh, 2-2 draw.
It's going to be a high score, I think. I really do.
Newcastle and Forest are both going to surprise a few this season, I reckon. Hence why I put them to stay up.
What the games? Where games? Bro will smash Forest. Smash Palace tonight. I wouldn't say so, mate.
Oh, I'm loving all that confidence.
Mate, don't get the confidence, man. Please trust me.
The confidence is going to go to max.
No, we said that last season.
Like shit.
No, do you know what was funny last season? Everyone said, "Oh, we could have smashed Brentford." Blah 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 blah. Right, and then when we lost, they were like, "Yeah, but we had no side. Of course we're going to lose. We had no side there. All our players were injured. All had COVID."
Right? Money.
That's right. I've actually looked at our squad, right, on the Arsenal website. If you take 2 or 3 players up that we know they're going, that looks so thin. It's unreal. I'm talking 25, 24 players. And don't forget, some of them are El Neni. The El Nenis. What I'm saying is El Nenis. One of them is Cedric. Right? They are seriously serious. That we are seriously under-strengthened. And people saying we had a good window. Get out of here. Right. We haven't. Right. But anyway. Games. What did Games to see put? So I had him down. Games to see, you didn't put your prediction on. So if anyone's coming late, I will read your predictions out, but if I go back, it'll take for ages. So Games to see on that. Say, what are you going for, man?
I'm going for 2-0 Newcastle. I think
Ooh.
Newcastle they looked very well last season. They did. They look so solid under Eddie Howe, and I think a lot of people are underestimating them because they are not signing flashy players. I think they're gonna have a good season.
He's just signed a contract as well.
Yeah, I saw that. They're building a stable club who
They're doing it
they're not
slowly.
in a rush to
Yeah.
success, which is
Yeah,
good.
I
Like
think that's the right way to do it.
Botman and Pope are signings that just to get you top 10, and then they'll get like a top 6 type of signings, and then top 4, and then title challenging. I like the way they're doing it. It's horrible seeing another bloody rich team because it makes the league harder, but well. It's what it is.
Yeah. So I think Newcastle 2-0. I think they're gonna win.
Right, let's see what other people have been saying. Palace have to pay for loss. For last season. I wish football gods are counting on the Arsenal meltdown.
Yeah,
Palace need to get. Look, Palace need to get it for ruining our top 4 chance last season. As an Arsenal fan, I never disrespect any opponent, especially the away team. Expect to win the game, but I'm never confident. Absolutely, I agree with that, mate. Stephen, keep up the good work, man. Thank you, Steak. Thanks for being in such a great mod as well. You haven't watched the All or Nothing documentary. If it goes according to plan, we should. Mate.
Don't start Stephen up.
Please.
Nothing ever
Calm
goes
your
to plan when
skin.
Arsenal are involved, mate.
Calm your skin, please. I know it's the start of the season. Calm yourself. Right? This is Jesus. Right? This is what we're part with. Arsenal. Yes, the Arsenal depth will be a problem tonight if we can't get a girly goal. Only Eddie and Pepe on the bench to help. Yeah, and he won't play Pepe. Gary, will he play Pepe? No. So that's another player out. You can count out. Apologies, Steve, but no, it's fine. It's fine. Just as long as you don't do it, keep doing it. If you keep doing it over and over again, then I will get annoyed. But it's not something I'm going to crucify people for. Anyway, we'll move on to it's now Tottenham versus Southampton. The Scumbags versus Southampton.
Ooh, this is going to be fun.
Easy Tottenham win for this one.
Well, hang on, Manny. Hang on. Let me write it down first. Well, don't worry, I'll get to you. All right.
Manny's like, I want to predict this score.
I know, he's straight in there.
You all know how I roll. I'm not going to go over, so you can get an idea of what my prediction might be, yeah?
I'm going over.
6-0 to Spurs. That's his prediction. I guarantee.
Manny,
what are you going for?
You think you know me, and you prove you don't. 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0? Jesus.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd do that.
Mike?
4-0. Spurs.
4-0 Spurs.
Just had to get that in there just in case you think I wanted 4-0.
Yeah, Max?
3-0 to Tottenham.
3-0's good.
I would say 3-1, but I was
Alex,
no.
I've got Alex in the chat and games. C.
Yeah, I think 3-0 Tottenham. Southampton always looks suspicious in defense, and Conte is gonna have Tottenham up for it. So I expect Tottenham to win quite comfortable, unfortunately, but I hope that they don't.
Come on, you Spurs.
He's a youngster who's going to rip you apart.
He's the only player I rate as Spurs. Got nothing to do that he's from Sweden.
What?
Yeah. Nothing to do with it at all.
Nah.
Not
biased at all.
Never. Not at all, mate. Definitely not.
Yeah, is that the same Sweden that couldn't get to the semis and then come to play us and beat you?
Yeah, it's the same Sweden, and it's the same England men team that can't win a title as well.
Yes,
Mate. See, shush. Hush your gums. We're European champions. Hush your gums. Know
You
your
what?
place. We're European champions. Know your place.
Yeah, the women's team, the Lioness
Yeah,
are.
that
It's
doesn't matter,
still
does it?
England, fam. It's
That
still
doesn't
England.
matter.
Listen,
What doesn't matter?
what matters is that
What matters
when
is
the
we're
women
European champions in
plays,
football.
they got this in
yes,
their
I-
team,
yes,
and they win. The captain is Arsenal, and they
That's
win.
great.
The men's team got a Spurs player as the captain, and they
Yeah,
bought
but
only
we got
like Spurs.
yeah, it's best because we got Gareth Southgate as well. But there you go. I don't care. With the European champions, just
You Spurs.
Listen,
Right,
I rate. I'm gonna say this, yeah. I rate the women's team. I rate the manager. I'm happy for them. Well done to England. Finally investing in women's football. It's taken them a long time to catch up with the
right,
rest
Mike.
of the world, but finally they're doing something. And Harry Kane could learn a lot from Batmead, you know.
Yeah, he
Just
could
saying.
actually. He could, man.
The
Right.
men's team could
Who's
just
gonna-
learn from the women's team.
Yeah.
My prediction. I'll give you
Yeah,
two
what's your-
guesses what I'm going to do.
What's
1-0
your prediction?
6-1 to Spurs.
1-0 to Southampton.
No. I guess 9-0.
1-0 Southampton.
Oh, get off it, Stephen.
Crikey.
I can't do
I
it.
like it.
Against the quality.
I don't care. It's Tottenham.
He's
He's just like, they're my
They have to
rivals.
lose.
Fuck off.
They have to lose. I don't care. They're my rivals. They have to lose.
They're going to win,
I'm never,
Stephen.
I'm never predicting him to win.
You're going to be bottom of the table predictions then, Stephen.
What?
You're going to be bottom of the predictions then.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll take the hit.
I would never take this for a prediction. Unless it's Cardiff City.
Right, here we go. Next one. Here we go for the next one. It's Leeds versus Wolves.
Scum. Scum.
Leeds United versus Wolves.
Scum versus Wolves.
Manny, what are you going for, my friend?
At least you know me better than this lot. 2-0 Wolves.
Yeah.
2-0 Wolves.
Wolves against 2 again, did you say?
What did you say?
It's
Well,
Leeds versus the Wolves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike.
just because I know how these two teams are, Leeds can't defend, but Wolves barely score 1-0 Wolves.
1-0 Wolves. Right. What else have we got in here for people? Alex has gone.
Wolves.
Well, first it's Max, then it's Alex. Then again, I just got to do it in the right order.
Order is important, people.
Max, what are you going for?
Wolves 2, Scum 1.
Good idea, Matt.
See, he's exactly the same as me. I cannot predict our rivals to lose. Oh, to win.
Did you support Matt?
Well, that's not whole. That's genuinely why there's a tiger on me.
But there's a big difference in what you predict and what you want.
Oh, believe
Alex.
me, I predicted Fulham, Bournemouth, and Leeds to go down, even though I wanted Brentford to go down.
Alex 2-2 draw. Craig has also gone for a 2-2 draw. That's
Desmond.
what's games to 2-1 Wolves. 2-1. Say, what are you going for?
I'm in between 1-1 or 2-2. I haven't made up my mind. 1 second.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You going for a draw, sir?
I'll give you a phone call. When
Yeah,
you're ready.
the thing is, this Leeds
give
have
me a phone
looked
call
good
when you're ready.
in pre-season. They've scored a lot of goals, and they've bought. I rate the players that they bought. I rate Tyler Adams. I rate Aronson. So I think they've done all right. So I'm going for, and let's not forget that Wolves are missing. What's his name? Jimenez. He's injured again,
Yeah.
and they don't have a lot of goal scoring players. So I'm going for, with
0-0.
that logic, 1-1.
Okay.
I could sense a 2-1 leads there.
Actually, to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. 2-1 Leeds. Let me go for Leeds. Leeds.
Oh,
Leeds win. 2-1 Leeds. I'm gonna be so pissed when it's 1-1 in the 90th minute.
You're finally off the fence, mate. Well done.
I want Leeds
I'm
to go
going to sit on the.
down. Then it gives me another away game to go to.
Which team do you support?
Your Matt, it's Hull, I believe it is, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hull City.
Matt, do you want to come in and out again because your mic's going a bit funny?
Yeah, hold on. Let me copy that.
Oh, you're the
I'm
one
gonna go
breaking all the time.
Right, I'll
I'm
be
going
back
to
in
go
a sec.
0-0.
0-0.
I'm going to go 0-0.
Yeah, there's always a few 0-0 in the openings. Yes.
Yeah, I just feel that with Leeds not losing some of the key players, with Wolves having their injuries, I just see a 0-0 written on it, to be fair, as an opening game. And they'll be happy with a point despite their setbacks.
I was tempted
So-
to have a on.
Moving on to Everton versus Chelsea, which we're doing a watch along for at 5:30. So make sure you tune into that. Yes, people, we're doing more than just Arsenal this season. We're doing other Premier League watch alongs as well. As soon as it, especially if I'm fit for them, I'll be doing them. So if I'm not fit for them, then you'll find me cancel it early that morning, and I'll put a status up saying we can't do it. Simple as. Everton versus Chelsea. Right. Manny, start us off.
2-0 Chelsea. Everton just won't have enough.
I think Everton made some okay signings already for this season.
Who they signed? Dwight McNogle and Tarkovsky.
And Vinagre.
Yeah,
Two signings from Burnley.
and Vinagre.
Ruben Vinagre is a fantastic player.
Yeah, I've said I agree with. I mean, let me go through some of the chats first as well.
Who's gonna
does
score
anyone-
for Everton? Because
Yeah,
Dominic Calvert-Lewin
that
is
is the problem.
injured.
Yeah, that is the
Murray
problem.
Gray doesn't score.
9. Dele Alli's going to.
So let me just get through these. Let me just get through these comments.
Yeah, go through them.
We'll do well in hockey. Free hit, Stephen FC. I don't believe in free hits, mate. I just don't want you winning. Does anyone think Kane will score? Bear in mind he normally don't show up till September at the earliest. Yeah, he always has that. He doesn't score in August. Does he?
That's a bit of a myth, though.
The last 2 seasons, he's got rid of that, though.
Yeah. That's gone now. So, well done. Sweden have done well in the hockey, and then it's Wolves 2-1, 2-2, 1-1, 2-2, 17 likes and subscribe. Big up everyone that's subscribed already, and is not. If you haven't subscribed, what the are you doing? Hit that subscribe button now. Hit that join button as well. Become a member, right? For a little amount every month to go to charity, and you get great perks to go with it. So,
Guys,
yeah.
please become a member so I can get my wages and actually buy some food.
Oh, shut!
Okay?
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Like, he's trying to work out his own wages on his own channel now. So there you go.
I'm promoting your channel. I haven't even mentioned mine.
Yeah. Tell him to stop, Stephen. He's promoting your own. He's promoting your own channel.
Yeah, why are you promoting your shit on my
dare I
channel?
promote Stephen's channel? How dare I tell people to subscribe to his channel?
I'm a member.
I'm such an awful person.
No, you're busy.
And I'm a paying member,
I'm talking, No, then when we're talking, then like I can
you see how he treats me, guys. You see, he just jump on me for no reason.
Oh, glad you're doing well. Thank you. 2-0 Chelsea, Alex Go on. Yeah. So Manny said, what did you say, Manny?
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0. Mike, what you going for?
Oh, it's a difficult one. Is it at Everton?
It's at Everton, yeah.
I'm going to go for the exact same scoreline as last season. Everton 1, Chelsea 0.
Say that again. You cut off a bit. Sorry.
Everton
Hang on.
1.
I think I know what it is. Sorry again.
Everton 1, Chelsea 0.
Right. Okay. Manny, I'm just gonna, because there's a bit of feedback, I'm just gonna put you on mute.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right. It's nice. So yeah, you said
1-0 Everton.
1-0 Everton. Thank you.
No worries. Everton.
Max.
I'm saying 3-1 Chelsea.
Right, games. 3-1 Chelsea.
Yup.
Alex has gone for a 2-0 Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea.
Uh, 3-1 Chelsea for games of C.
I'm going to have to leave when we do the match predictions, Stephen, because I got to get ready for something. So I'll stay for this, but I won't be able to do the table predictions. I'll drop them in the comments, though.
Yeah. No worries, man. King say you need to pay me. I'm kidding. Hey, what? We had this already.
Bloody hell, Stephen's going to pay everyone in a minute.
No, if that's the
Because
if
he
that's the
owes
case,
everyone money.
No,
Like he owes me money. He owes Static money.
No.
He probably owes Manny money as well. You know, he doesn't like to pay his employees.
No, he doesn't owe me anything. I mean, just being.
I forgot Manny's his lawyer, so he'll not say a bad word about Steven.
I'm just no. Hang on. If like King, if King Saeed needs to pay Static, then are we gonna start this Saeed out trend? Are we? Like we're gonna just start it. We're gonna kick like a Saeed out trend.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get it
cancel Saeed. No.
On the stream, just be a massive like banner saying Saeed 8.
What is this? Is this how I get treated for being a loyal, paying member co-host for Steven without getting a penny? I'm so disappointed. I'm leaving. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. Bye.
No.
Let's get the violin.
Nah. Hey, goodbye.
Gala bingo.
Yeah, big up Alexander. He's the only one with the right hashtag. Steven is such
Hey, bingo.
I didn't say bingo though, did I?
See, I got fans in the chat.
Hey! Look who gave you a platform. I gave him a platform to then go off and do his own thing. What more do you want? See, look, he's trying to wind them up. That's what he's trying to do. Like, comes in here, turns the channel against me. Right? You know what I mean?
That was the whole plan.
Poison it from the inside.
That's the actual master plan. It was to join Steven's channel, get to know everyone, get them to like me, and then take them away.
You see this? Look. People watch this chat back and like, what the fuck?
Trust my process.
Be careful. You might get marks on that.
Anyway, we got right. So anyway, like Mr. Saeed over here, like what's your score
Look
gonna
the way
be?
he's addressing me, Mr. Saeed over here. Where's the manners, Steven? Where's the respect for your elders?
I respect you, what are you on about?
So listen, you can't look at that. I'm in my 40s. I don't care if he doesn't respect me or not, if he respects me or not.
Is he? As I've been saying all the time, Manny is Steven's lawyer. He's never gonna say anything against him.
Say, just give us your goddamn
He
prediction
protects
for
Steven
God's...
better than Arteta
Give us your
protects.
goddamn prediction for you. Prediction for Everton Chelsea, please.
Chelsea's gonna win easily. I think Lampard will get sacked first of all managers. We can do that as a prediction as well.
Got sacked again.
I think 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea. If Craig's still in the chat, I still need his prediction. I'm gonna go for.
Take your time with it.
Take your time with it.
I'm literally gonna drop you in a minute. 2-1 Chelsea.
Who's scoring for Everton? Just curious.
I just think they might nick one.
All right.
Ali.
Did he even score a goal for Everton last season in the league?
Yeah, he scored one.
Like, no banter aside, did he score for them?
I think he scored one. I think. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna check that.
Sunday's games: Leicester. Leicester versus Brentford.
Easy for me, but I'll let Manny go first, obviously.
Right.
And you know what my pick is going to be? 2-0 Leicester.
Okay.
No, switch that. Switch that. 2-1. Tony will get on score sheet.
2-1 Leicester. 2-1 Leicester, you said?
Yep, 2-1 Leicester. Tony to score the Bees' goal.
Right.
At least it's not King Louis Potter.
Mike, what are you going for?
2-1 Brentford. Leicester look very, very shaky with no signings. They could lose Fofana. They look shaky this season. 2-1. And I'll go just for you, Max. King Louis Potter to win it.
Oh, fuck off. I still love him, though, honestly. He's
you've got Sarri now.
Max, what are you going for?
I'm going to 1-1. Leicester to nick a point. Break Brentford's hearts like I want them to anyway. I want Leeds and Brentford to go down, but realistically, I can only see Leeds.
I never noticed they dislike Brentford, Matt. You heard that very well.
So Alex has gone 3-1 Brentford, 3-1 Leicester. Did Craig put his... Craig, I need your prediction for the other game, the game before, which is Everton Chelsea. Plus also...
Leicester going down? Jesus, Dan. All right.
Stephen.
That's a bit of a bold prediction.
Craig said 3-1 Chelsea. Just gone up in the chat.
Oh, he has. Okay.
Yeah, 3-1 Chelsea. Leicester could actually go down if they lose a couple of big players. I genuinely mean that.
What, like Yannick Vestergaard?
Definitely not.
What do you mean? You said lose some big players. Yannick Vestergaard's massive, dude.
See, what are you going for?
Who's playing who?
It's Leicester City.
And this is why you're not getting paid your wages.
Mate, we've been doing we're talking about Leicester for the last 5 minutes.
Joking. You guys, I think
your sarcasm is shit.
1-0 Brentford.
1-0 Brentford.
Yes.
Don't say the goal scorer, please.
Ivan Toney.
Okay, that's much better. Fuck off, Mike. Honestly.
Yeah, by the way, Dele Alli scored 0 goals for Everton last season.
Good one in the
one
I'm
goal
not surprised.
for Tottenham.
He's gonna rip it up. Dele Alli's gonna rip it up this season, so
yeah, he has been good in 3 seasons for Everton, I think. I think he scored 2 in one match. So
50 goals and 10 assists from Ali this year. Ball.
Yannick
How many?
Vestergaard, massive laughing. Well, he is massive. You've seen the size
How?
of him.
What did I just hear? How many goals did you say he was going to score this season?
15 goals for Dele Alli, 10 assists.
Impossible.
We'll see.
Impossible.
It's not
If
impossible.
he does
it's
that, I'll
just
do a forfeit.
very unlikely.
What are
If
you
he
going
does
to do?
that, I'll do a forfeit.
Yeah, what are you going to do, Saeed?
You come up with the forfeit. It can't be. I can't eat anything strong because I've had Ulster, so I can't do that because
£20 to the charity?
yeah.
All right. 15 goals for Dele Alli, 10 assists.
Right, I'll keep an eyes on that. Manchester United.
And if he doesn't, you donate £20 to my charity.
Who came this
Hey.
week, Stephen?
I came up with a suggestion to hit what the forfeit was. It's your forfeit with Mike, mate. Look, I ain't need to tell them
Okay,
the contract.
if he doesn't, then Mike have to donate £20 to your charity.
To Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, right. There you go. Done deal.
Basically, Stephen gets 20 quid no matter what.
Yeah. And I keep getting zero. I keep getting broker and broker.
All competitions.
Mate, money's scarce. The charity needs every penny.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah.
all competitions.
Anyway, we got to move on. So I just gotta go through some of these comments.
Yeah.
Let's support. Josh Conkey loves Arteta, even if he does not meet the target. I doubt he was going to sack him. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's not. Conkey doesn't care about Arteta. He doesn't care about anyone. He only cares about people that make him money. Right?
Yeah,
that's all he cares about.
That's fair.
So he can keep spending on the Rams. That's all he cares about.
Yeah, but eventually, if he doesn't do something, they will sack him.
Well, yeah, because the fans will get sick of it.
Yeah, and they'll lose money, and they don't want to lose money. They want to make.
If your club still loses Madison, Tielemans, and Fofana, I don't. Let's be realistic. It's good. It's got a fair point.
They lose them 3 players. It's gonna be a hard season.
Yeah, that's gonna be mate. I don't think to be fair, knowing Leicester, they'll let him go for a massive fee. Apart from Tielemans, obviously, because Tielemans on last year's contract, but you got let him go for a massive fee.
Yeah. Go.
But what I'm saying is that they'll have money to bring the signings in.
Yeah, they will, but the problem is it's gonna be so late, and them players gonna have to integrate So I don't think they will get relegated, but they will definitely struggle if they.
We're gonna move on to Manchester United versus Brighton of Albion. Yeah. Right, Manny.
2-1 to United. United are going to want to impress Ten Hag, but Brighton will still give them a fight. 2-1. As for who their goal scorer would be, if he's still at the club and no one signed him, it will be Trossard.
What was the score again? Sorry.
2-1 to United.
2-1 United.
Yeah, Trossard to score the Brighton goal.
Mike.
4-0, Man United.
Are you living in Cuckoo Land?
No, 4-0. Ronaldo, trick, Eriksen, free kick, 4-0.
Ronaldo. Well.
Tanya, mate. Just gonna go in the league.
Is that what you said last season?
No. No comment.
Yeah, that's what you did. By saying no comment, you basically said you did. Guilty is charged.
Keno is Potter's in the league now, so we'll win it.
For fuck's sake.
But I don't understand how Leicester can have financial fair play issues. Because they don't play massive wages. They've been selling well for years, and I don't ever remember them spending more than they've sold.
Alex, Mike, Max, sorry, what are you going for?
I don't want to sound delusional, but I've gone the same as Craig and gone for a 3-1 United. Sancho and Martial. Actually,
Martial is injured, so he's missing
yeah,
the
I
game.
was gonna say.
Say, what are you
remember
gonna
that.
say?
2-1 Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lamptey scoring. He got nothing to do that I have him in my FPL, so there's no bias there.
Well, Gabby Jesus better score tonight because he's in my fantasy.
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, he better
scored
score. I think he's in mine as well.
89% of people's fantasy this season. 80%.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Me.
I've never seen it before.
I'm gonna go for. Oh, Craig. I'll put Craig down as well. Craig put down 3-1 United. 1 Man United. Right, I am gonna put. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 1-1 draw. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Steven sitting on the fence.
Yeah, I'll get Splinters sitting on the fence. There you go.
Splinters.
Right. It's last game. West Ham versus Man City, which we are doing a watch along for.
You're doing a watch along for every game, and you, Steve? Wow.
I said I'm coming out strong this season. Once I'm back, I'm back. You're going to be sick of the sight of me.
Oh, he's going to be waiting for his money. Still is.
West Ham versus Man City. Let's start with you, Manny.
I'm going for 3-1 to City. City will definitely get a few goals, but West Ham will get one back. And at least I'm going away from the 2-goal average that I normally go for. 3-1 City.
Mike?
They always start strong on the opening day. City. I'll go 4-0.
4-0 City.
Yeah. Hate to say it, but
Max.
I've gone for a 3-2 City.
Then we're gonna go to just gonna get Alex's, which is 2-2.
Dan went 3-1 City. Games went 4-0. Craig went 3-2.
Games at C went 4-0. Say, what are you going for?
I'm going for. It's a hard game to predict because West Ham did well against City in both games last season, and City normally starts poorly. They lost to Tottenham last season, and it didn't look that good in the Community Shield. But in City, 2-1 City.
Question is Haaland scoring?
I don't know. I think Alvarez looked good. Foden looked good when he came on. Maybe Foden and Alvarez. Again, got nothing to do that I picked Foden.
Nah, I'm gonna. Haaland will get 2 goals in a 3-0 win. Because it's got nothing to do with Haaland being in my team.
It's got nothing to do with Haaland being captain. I'm gonna do the triple captain on him.
I'll probably put a captain on him as well.
You get injured now, I bet you.
If he gets injured the first game, I'm gonna cry.
Injured with an ACL 7 months out.
Yeah, that's a dick. Right, those are that done. So let you know the winner of that in the review show. So that's match day 1. So we can move on to the Premier League table now.
What's the try?
I'm gonna have to talk to you. I'll be able to
What's the price,
kid?
Steven?
I'll send
The prize. There is no prize,
How can you have a prediction and no price?
mate. I ain't that rich.
You just showed me the new Ferrari you bought.
What are you on about a new Ferrari? What Ferrari? I can't drive a car.
Yeah, you told me about the scheme you have, where you tell people to donate and then you buy yourself some expensive cars.
Oh, really? And how am I
Yeah.
supposed to drive these things?
What?
How am I supposed to drive these things?
Rumors on the street says that Manny is gonna be your driver, but I can't confirm that.
So you are literally the king of Mickey taking, my friend. That's what I'm calling
Say
the
it, say it. Do you know what? Do you know what? There's a
Yeah.
no. You know what channel it is, right? Yeah, right. The channel that apparently now no longer exists because they haven't done anything in months, right? But they're apparently trying to cancel us, right? That they're that fucking deluded about me. They'd probably say something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
wouldn't
They
surprise
come up
me.
with a
Yeah,
scheme
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That
You know
that,
what
that
I
sounds
mean?
like them. Now that you say that.
And let's talk Premier League. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Just weird. The
Fabrizio's
last stream they
confirmed
did
it, guys.
is some.
So here we
It's
go.
like,
Oh yeah, these pricks.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Not. I've got no hate against anyone.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, I just saw the last video they put. It's like, you know, like someone just does an odd stream and they've never got any equipment or anything like that. It's the first time they've ever done a stream and they're just on StreamYard, like thinking what's going on. That's the last stream they did. Oh mate, that's what happens when you tell lies.
yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the league table now.
Final.
How fun.
This is fun. Like, right, so we're just gonna adjust the positions, obviously, because Arsenal ain't finishing first. Right,
Where's your standard, Steven?
shall we start with? I'll start with Manny first.
Yeah.
Who you
Well, you
putting
know
first?
you know my top four: Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and Tottenham. So for fifth, I'm going for.
hang on.
Yeah,
Hang on.
take your time.
Hang
Sorry
on,
about
hang on. Let me just do the top four first for you. So Liverpool, Man City. Did you say Tottenham, Chelsea?
Chelsea, Tottenham.
Okay, I'll put Chelsea there as well. Let me just get them here. There you go. So yeah, that's your top four. Who's coming fifth?
Fifth will be Manchester United.
Fifth will
I think
be
the top four will probably be a step too far for them under Ten Hag, but they will make some progress and they will give it a good fight.
What about sixth?
Sixth will be Arsenal.
Okay, who's going seventh?
Europa League.
Seventh is a tough one because it's hard to choose between Leicester City and Villa. I still think that the quality of manager Rodgers is, even if he does lose those three signings, the funds that will come in will enable him to buy some really good players. And he does seem to have a much better eye for talent than many of the managers in the league. Certainly a lot better eye than Arteta. He certainly knows how to treat him better. I mean, look, Fofana and Saliba were teammates. Fofana's been playing regularly under Rodgers. So for me, Leicester will be seventh and Villa should be eighth. I see both of them challenging for Europe and doing really well, playing above themselves.
So I'm just writing down your first top six. Because then we can go back to them. Spurs fifth, Arsenal sixth, Man United seventh. You've gone for
Seventh, I've gone for Leicester, and eighth for Villa.
so basically put them there. So Leicester seventh. Leicester City, and 8th will be Aston Villa. So Leicester get Europa Conference League.
Yep.
Right. Who completes the top 10?
Top 10 will be Crystal Palace and Newcastle United in that.
Crystal Palace and who else?
Newcastle United.
Newcastle United.
Yeah, because obviously Newcastle will be under pressure to impress their new owners and start the season afresh. But with some new players coming in, I don't see how they're going to gel that much. I mean, people talk about how Tottenham's new players will gel. Newcastle have a similar problem. Eddie Howe is a good manager, but when it comes to trying to fight with some of the bigger teams for the bigger positions, he'll be in over his head. Vieira's doing well. Inconsistencies will be his enemy, but he should be perfectly fine.
To be fair, for Crystal Palace, that's a major achievement.
I guess so.
So let's do 11th to 15th.
11th, I am going for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Right. So you're going for Brighton of Albion 11th.
Yep.
So.
And Forest, Nottingham Forest, that is, will be 12th.
Can I ask you, Manny, where you prediction West Ham?
Oh Christ! I completely forgot about West Ham.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
you
you keep them mentioning Keane, and I'm like,
he's not.
No, sorry, I've got this. Make West Ham 11th.
Jesus Christ! I was wondering where West Ham was. I thought, wait, have they been relegated? Doesn't on no difference. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, West Ham should be 11th. Though,
What? Who's 12th then?
12th will be Brighton. 13th will be Bradford.
You just said Nottingham Forest are coming on the Brighton.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me just say it again. West Ham will be 11th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mind Steven. He's trying to confuse you.
Yeah. And then Brighton will be 12th.
Yeah.
Bradford should be 13th.
Right. That's not okay. That's not easy.
And Forest will be 14th.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So Brentford will be behind Brighton. West Ham go above them.
Yep.
And Nottingham Forest go
behind Brentford. Yeah, that's 14th.
15th.
15th will be Wolverhampton. Comfortably.
There's a lot of teams now with similar kind of ability.
Yeah. Makes it more unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's what we want, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Wolves is the perfect example. Nobody would be surprised if they finish 8th, but they could as well finish like 14th.
Right. So
there's some news about them possibly letting Connor Cody leave. If he leaves, then they're funk.
So who's getting relegated?
Yeah, have you put Wolverhampton 15th?
Going to now. Right, who's getting relegated?
No, Wolverhampton, not Southampton.
Who's getting relegated?
Relegation candidates: 18th Leeds.
Yeah.
19th Bournemouth. And 20th Fulham. So it will be. I would predict Everton to finish above Southampton.
Right. So Everton, Southampton. Who's 18th? Leeds. Bournemouth. Fulham.
Yep.
Right, and they can use the same lines to do the next one, which will be. There was say I'm going to give you your prediction. Right, say who you think's going to win? Who's finishing first? You're on mute, mate. By the way, I'll just go through some of these.
Yeah, go through the comments.
8th, West Ham. I'm sorry, Rodgers will be sacked early. Will be the first manager to be sacked. Chelsea 6th, 7th. Villa 8th. Newcastle 9th. Top 4: Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Chelsea. My top 6: Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U. Liverpool, Man City, Spurs, and Arsenal. He's going for top 8: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Man United, West Ham, Arsenal, Newcastle. Jesus Christ! Here we go.
Yeah, Steven, I'm gonna give you my prediction quick because I gotta go.
Yeah. We'll go for it, mate. Go.
Man City, Liverpool,
Right, hang
Arsenal.
on. Hang on a sec. So Man City, Liverpool.
Arsenal.
You get Arsenal third.
Yeah.
Brave.
Tottenham. Chelsea.
Right, hang on a minute. I just so put Man City there.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Tottenham,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
West Ham.
5th, Chelsea. 6th, West. If Chelsea finish 5th,
Yeah.
right, Tuchel's gone. In my opinion.
I don't know how the new owner is gonna be when it comes to patience and stuff.
Apparently, they said they're going to be at like the same as Bromwich, but who's finishing 7th then? Man United.
Yeah, Man United. Newcastle 8th.
Right. Man United. Newcastle. Right. Where do you put Newcastle? There. Newcastle 8th. Who you going 9th?
9th, I'm going for Crystal Palace.
Right. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Brighton 10.
Crystal Palace 9th.
Brighton 10, Leicester 11.
Leicester 11th.
Yeah.
Right. So Brighton there. Leicester 11th. 12th.
Wolf 12th.
Wolves. Who else? 13th.
Villa 13th.
14th.
Brentford.
So you put Leicester 11th. 12th is Wolves. You put, and you put Leicester
Or
Wolves.
Leeds 14th.
Leicester Wolves. You put Leeds 14th.
Yeah, Leeds 14, Brentford 15.
Okay. Leeds.
Southampton 16th. It becomes then, yeah. Southampton 16th, Nottingham Forest 17th, Everton 18th.
So you're going Brentford 15th.
Yeah.
Right. Who's 16th?
Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah, Nottingham 17, and then like this. Perfect.
Then like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
You're thinking we're getting into the top four. Chelsea getting West Ham getting Europa League. Man United getting Europa Conference League. Man City winning the title, and to be relegated. Newcastle and not Palace in the top 10, and to be relegated will be Fulham, Bournemouth, and Everton.
Oh,
Everton probably.
sorry, James. You know what? For you, I'll tip Everton 17th
You put what and put who
and
in
Nottingham to go down.
Nottingham.
Yeah, there's a lot of new players, new system,
I
new
would have
league.
said Southampton, mate, but there you go.
Nah, Southampton. Everybody predicts them to go down every season, and they stay up. I think they'll
Yeah,
be fine.
but it's the
They're
lack
gonna
of
struggle,
investment.
obviously, but they got a few good players there. I like James Ward-Prowse. I like Salisu. I like the backline. I like Walker Peters. I think he's decent. I wouldn't mind having him at Arsenal. I like Livramento, even though he's out for injury right now. They got a few good players. Armstrong is good.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
guys. But thank you for this stream. Big up to you, Steven. Big up Manny. Big up Max. Big up all of one who's in the chat. Thank you for the love and support. You guys are the reason why I'm here. You know what I feel about Steven and how he treats me.
Right.
So
Let's have a quick look. 12th, in my opinion. Bottom three, Bournemouth is 13th. Everton, I've put as 5th, 17th. Worried about this season. Gone Fulham, Bournemouth, and Leeds. Arsenal going to be in the Champions League next year. Armando is saying,
big
big
up
up
Armando.
yourself. I'd love to say so. I just don't think so myself. But I think so. He forgot how that we're into.
Are we in two
Everyone
leagues?
big.
Or do you mean that we're in Europe?
I think so. Loving the optimism with Leicester, so I don't personally see us doing so well though. Fair point. Thanks for cheering up with that, mate. Arteta is getting a sack. There's this season, no European trophy, and he's going to finish sixth. If he doesn't look, I'm not accepting an FA Cup because the FA Cup just covers the cracks. I'm fed up with the FA Cups. It just covers the cracks, right? I want either the Europa League trophy or finish in the top four. If we get both, brilliant, right? I want either one of them.
I
right?
think
He's got
context
to
to
get.
that.
He's got to get Champions League football.
I think context to that. If Arsenal finish top 4 and wins the FA Cup, I don't think you're against that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But as long as
No, but you said no
four.
FA Cup.
No, but what I'm saying is that like if you're
I know what you mean. Like, there's no point finishing 8th and win the FA Cup.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want the FA Cup to finish 8th. And to finish 5th.
Listen, I take any trophy. I'm one of them. I love trophies.
Oh,
but
trust
for
me,
the manager to stay, he has to perform in the league, and the league tells you how good you are as a manager. So if he can't finish, for me, even if we win the Europa, let's say we win the Europa League, but we finish 6th, that's not good enough for me. He has to finish in the top 4 and win the Europa League, like, because at the end of the day, we need to move away from just winning the FA Cup. We need to become a team
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
and I agree.
We need to like all it will do is just cover cracks. Everyone will get on the hype train, like because we've won a trophy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And
for me, he has to get top four and win a trophy this season. That's the bare minimum. Like, you can't bring in two top players for Man City
this
and
is,
then
but this
not.
is what I'm saying. Say, I am happy to if he's getting top four or
Yeah,
he's winning Europa League,
yeah,
right? To get
yeah,
Champions League, to basically try and get, so we make sure we get in Champions League football,
yeah,
right? I'm not if so I'm not too fast about if we don't win a trophy because
yeah, yeah.
going
That's fair.
forward,
If we play
that's
as
the
well,
best thing. That is the best. Yeah, but that's the
yeah,
best thing forward for us.
yeah, 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 100%, 100%. But for me, it's like I'm one of them. Yeah, I don't expect us to win the league every season, but
No,
the manager's been here now 2.5 years. He's got the backing from the board. He's got the backing from the
370 million.
owners. He's been given free hand to pick and choose the players he wants to keep and the players he doesn't want to keep, which is the way you should let a manager do, by the
Yeah,
way. But now he has to show people that he's that manager, that he can take Arsenal to the next level. And for me,
uh,
the next level is getting into the top four and winning us a trophy. And I would love to Arsenal to win the Europa League. I've never seen Arsenal lift a European trophy. I wasn't born when we won the
yeah,
Cup Winners' Cup, so
yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see it.
I want to see Arsenal lift that trophy. And if we does, fair play. I'll support him. But if he doesn't, he has to go because I support Arsenal. I don't have any strong
Yeah, it's
agendas
exactly what
toward
I've said all the
the
time, mate.
manager, whether you know. I just look at it. I will judge you for what you do. So if you
That's what
do
we both
well,
look at it, mate. That's what we
yeah,
both
yeah,
look at
yeah,
it.
exactly. And if you do well, I'll be the first one to admit it. If you don't do well, then you have to go.
Hmm.
There's like we can't keep on waiting for you to become a good manager. Like the project has to move forward now.
Well, this will what we're about the third or fourth season now into this project,
Yeah,
so
so it's
everything
two
should
and a
start
half
working now.
season. You can say this the third.
Ever, well, everyone says it's
In
going to take
December,
4
it's been here
years.
3 years. Yeah,
Everyone says it's going to take 4 years. Now, not forgetting, right? He said it took Klopp 4 years, right? So it's going to take 4 years for us to
listen,
get anywhere. Right? No, 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 no. But I'm just going on what people say.
yeah,
I know, I
yeah,
understand that. Just going
yeah.
on what they've said. They've all said it takes 4 years because that's how long it took Klopp. Well, Klopp won it, managed to win it, win the Champions League in the space of 2 or 3, and would hardly and not as much as expenditure than he's spent. Probably, now that we look at our window, he's probably spent I think he's either spent either around the same or less than us in the space of 6 years, and what we've done in 3 or 4 with his manager. Right,
Yeah.
that tells you a lot. And what have we got out of it? Right, Armando, I hear your point about the teammate. Right, but he spent 370 million. We still got a right back crisis. Right, we've got a midfield that's dead. Right, if you take
Dead.
Party out of it, you've got a winger. You've got a winger that he doesn't use in Pepe, right? Because he's stubborn, right? You've got a goalkeeper. Apart from, I'm not gonna have a go at Turner because I don't know who he is, right? Some people say he's good. Some people say he's not. Got Tin who's still made out of glass, right?
Yeah, but we
So
got Zinchenko now.
yeah, but the only thing I'm saying is that I'm not gonna love this team because this is not this is not the complete package, right?
Listen, it's
This
too
team,
early
there's too many
to
gaps in it.
to say that. I
It's
mean,
too thin.
um,
It's too thin for me. It's too
yeah,
thin.
but we're not
That's what's
ready.
gonna.
We're not ready,
No,
and
that's what I'm
I want to
saying.
see who we get in.
If we're ready, then I'll
But
start
we're
loving the
ready for
team.
the start of the season. Like the thing is with Arsenal, like too many seasons. Yeah, we start the season and we don't even know who's gonna start because
That's the that's the
players
point.
we've always lost key players in the starting 11. This is probably the first window where we haven't lost any key players in the starting 11 and we have actually improved on the starting 11. So for me, there's no excuses towards
Hmm.
the manager. Yeah, they have given him quality players that are better than we had last season, and we also got Saliba back, and he's shown everyone how good he is. So if Saliba is playing, Zinchenko is playing, Jesus is playing, and you look at last season when it was like Rob Holding, Pablo Mari, Balogun, like you see, like there's no excuse anymore. There's such a
There is
big
no
difference
excuse. But
from
also the amount of money we spend, it should be so much of an excuse to have the squad so bloody thin. Like,
yeah.
it's so
But
thin.
I'm one of them, Stephen. Yeah, I'm not
But
too fussed about how much money a manager spend because for 10, 15 years I was complaining that
oh,
Arsenal
come on, man!
weren't spending.
Hang on. You can't watch All or Nothing and then start getting a hard one, right? Because you love the passion,
Steven. At the
the
end of the
energy,
day, we can't tell
the passion.
people
Yeah, you had the
we can't tell
passion and
people
energy.
what they can
No. What
take
the only thing?
from
No, the thing.
something.
No, what I want them to see and realize is, right? Yeah, you might see in the documentary he's got the passion and everything and behind the team. Where was it when we played Newcastle? Where was it when we played Tottenham? I bet they're going to show that bit, right?
They are.
Where was it?
We will see. We
Well,
will see
where is
anyway.
it? Because they didn't show on the pitch when we needed to get top 4, did we? No.
Listen,
So it's all right
they've-
showing it off the pitch and in the training ground. Do it on the
listen,
pitch,
they
right?
showed us the games we lost in the first 3
No,
games. They showed us.
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is in the critical moments, fuck the documentary, right?
Yeah.
In the critical moments,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that you can have all the passion and energy on the world on the training pitch. You can have it all well in the dressing room. But when they step on that pitch to play Newcastle and then Tottenham, where's the passion to have a fucking Tottenham game? Where's the passion that we should expect out of a frigging a Newcastle game? No, he only had to draw that. He only had to draw against Tottenham, and it was guaranteed.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
he had
true.
to do.
It's true, and he bottled it, and the players bottled it.
And then he
They
bottled
didn't
it.
turn up.
The 3-4 games before that, he bottled that as well. And then we started winning 3 games in between because we just managed to get away with it during those games.
Listen, we didn't get away. No, do you know what it is here, Steven? For me, it's like this, yeah. When Arsenal think that they are better than what they are, we lose games. So when we've played like West Ham, Chelsea, and Man United, when we won those 3 games, we played well and we showed a lot of energy. But as soon as we think that we are a better team that we can just show up, people brushes us aside and they slap us. And we saw that against Palace, we saw that against Southampton, we saw that against Newcastle, we saw that against Tottenham. And for me, we had a problem when it came to players with the right mentality, players with the right quality. I think I think we didn't have a good team, and also the manager was very naive in his tactics in most of the game that we lost. Listen, every game that we lose isn't always down to the manager, but you can look at tactical decisions that he took in those games where you can say this was the wrong. And the Tottenham game is the perfect one. Like when we played Tottenham in the first derby, Tomiyasu played on the right and he kind of pocketed Son until Son have to switch sides. In this game, Tomiyasu was back. Instead of playing him on the right, he played him on the left. And Cedric and Holding couldn't handle Son. Instead of when you see that, you could see early on in the game that the Holding was frustrated. He keep leaving his position and tackling Son. And as a manager, you have to be proactive. You have to be able to tell him, drop down, slow down, or you bring Tomiyasu to the other side and you bring Cedric to the left because Cedric can play on the left.
But
and then you tell the team,
fuck off, man. Sorry, I'm not having this. Fuck off. Man City are fucking ready. Liverpool are fucking ready. Why can't we?
But we are
Tottenham
ready.
are fucking ready.
Saying we're not ready.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Let me just come in. Let me just come in here. Let me just come in here. Let me just come in over here.
Spurs are fucking ready.
Yes.
Are you saying we're not ready? We are ready. Like the manager have said we're ready. The director have said that we are ready. The CEO have said that we are ready. Like,
No,
I'm
wasn't it
not
something
taking from any fan.
No. Say what we've said is what we've said on here.
Yeah.
We're not. We know in ourselves we are not ready, so we haven't
No,
got
but
the
we are
signings
ready.
in.
What are we not ready for, Stephen? Are you telling me that the team we have now is not ready to play against Crystal Palace?
No, what I'm saying is the team's not ready for this season because Ramsey
No, but
Party
we
gets injured
are
the first
ready for
game.
the season. Like the
We're
team we have
not because we
now.
haven't got the players in yet.
No, but
We're
we
gonna
have
wait.
but Stephen, we have good enough players now to start the season.
That's fine, but Ramsey Party gets injured in the first game.
Yeah,
Who's
but
gonna?
you can say that to every team. What if Rodri get injured in the
Yeah,
first
but
game? What if
they-
Fabinho gets
yeah,
injured in the first
yeah,
game?
yeah,
Like,
but they have they have depth to actually accommodate that, right? If
but
Partey gets injured in the first game, who have we got? We didn't bring Tillemans in to replace him, did we? No.
Stephen, what I'm
Why is it we have
saying
to wait
is
until the last
right
fucking
now.
day of the transfer window to buy anyone?
But that's not an issue anymore. We have good enough players to start
Oh,
this season. Like, you can't
we
tell me
said
that the
you
players we
so
have
no.
right now are not
We
good enough
said
to start the season.
hang on, but we said we're not ready as a whole for the season.
No, but I think we are. I disagree. I look
I
at the
don't think
squad
we are
and
at
I
all.
think it's ready to start this season. And there's
I'm
no
going to disagree.
excuses to the manager.
Say, I'm going
I
to come
think
in
that
here.
wait,
Go
wait,
ahead.
let me land. I think that we need more players in, but that doesn't mean that we are not ready to start this season. I don't look at that first 11 or that squad and say
No,
like
I'm
last
saying
year,
we're ready for
like,
the
oh,
season.
Pablo Mari is gonna
I'm
start,
not
or
worried about
Holding
the
is
first
gonna
3 games.
start,
I'm not worried about
or
the
Nuno is
first games.
starting.
See,
What?
I'm not worried about the first games. I'm worried
But
about the season as a whole.
the season as a whole, the transfer window is not closed yet. We are getting rid of players so we can get more players in. Like, at the end of the day, we have too many players and we need to get rid of them. We have to
No, we
follow
ain't. We've got
certain rules.
28.
We can only register certain amount of players. Like, and we see that when we bring in players first, no one wants to buy our players because they know we're desperate. But there's the team as a whole, for me, yeah, is ready to start. It's ready to start. If we get in 2, 3 players before the windows end, again, there's no excuses. I can't look at this squad and say that it's not ready, because then that's an excuse for the manager. I look at the squad here and I say the
No, I
manager
don't
has
use
no
that as an excuse. I
excuse.
don't use that. Say, you know
But
me, I don't
it
use that as an
becomes an
excuse.
excuse,
No,
because if you're not
no.
ready,
Say, you know me, I don't. When I say that the team's not ready, I'm calling out a manager saying, "Why aren't you got us ready for the season? Right,
but
you've had plenty of
I
time to get the
disagree,
signings in."
because if something is not ready, it's an excuse. This team is ready to start this season, and there's no excuse for the manager. That's my view on it.
No, there's
I'm
still
not
no excuse
saying
for.
that we don't
There's still
need
no
to buy
excuse for me.
players.
For me, you know me. It's not. I'm saying I'm not. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm saying, like, what I'm saying
I'll
is
give you an
that
example here, Stephen.
what I'm saying is that why have you not got us ready, right, for the start of the season, knowing that you've had to get these players in, knowing the situations we got in our squad, right?
But Stephen, I'm give you an example. We're playing Crystal Palace today, yeah. If
Mm-hmm.
we win this game, it's because we are ready. If we lose this game or we draw this games, it's because of the manager wasn't good enough. It's not because of the starting 11 isn't good enough. It's not because of the players we have available aren't good enough. And that's the difference. For me, when I looked at us last season and we were starting with Pablo Mari, with Rob Holdings, that team wasn't ready. This team now, if we lose a game, it's because of the manager's tactical decision. It's not down to the squad not being
Well,
ready.
Right,
That's my view on it.
let me pop in right here. You say that the team will be ready to play Crystal Palace. We're in a situation where we have to play Ben White at right back. Let that
Yeah,
sink
and
in.
I don't
Okay?
think that is a problem,
No,
Manny, because he played right back for Brighton. He's played right back for England. He's played right back for Arsenal
and
as
that's why
well.
they bought in Cucurella.
Who bought him? Cucurella.
That's why Brighton bought Cucurella to stop Brighton going on the right hand side.
Cucurella is a left back.
Surely he plays on the right as well. I've seen him play on
No,
the
he
right.
doesn't. No. He's definitely
yeah.
he's
But
100%
then,
a left back.
if I
And
can just come in
Cucurella
right
came when Brighton had sold Ben White, by the way. All
We
I'm
also,
saying, guys, yeah, you may not rate some of these players, but I look at that team, and for me, if we don't win, it's because of the manager. like Crystal Palace team is not perfect. They don't have a proper right back at the moment. They have injuries. They have players away. Like
Dan,
we are not facing prime Real Madrid. Like,
yeah,
let's be honest. Like, if we take man for man that starting 11, 2 or 3 Crystal Palace players comes to our team. Saha would start
but
first.
this is
Esse would start
I
first.
didn't mean the start of the season. I meant as a season as
Yeah,
a
but
whole. We're not
that's
ready.
what we can judge from because we are at the start of the season. If the window closes and we haven't brought any players in, I'll be the first one to call out the manager and the owners, because then that means that that team isn't ready to tackle when we go into the Europa League. But the Europa League hasn't started. The Carabao Cup hasn't started. The FA Cup hasn't started. We're just playing in the Premier League. And a lot of these players have been there now for a while. And we saw last season when we had our starting 11, we were winning a lot of games. It wasn't until we was having injuries on Thomas
That's the
Partey,
problem.
Tomiyasu, Sinchenko. But
That's why I'm
again,
saying we're not ready. We haven't got
we
the
didn't
depth.
have Sinchenko last season. We didn't have Gabriel Jesus last season. We didn't have Saliba last season. Like, we have to take that into context as well. That is 3 very good players that we didn't have. And for me, having
Okay.
them players
As
makes the
much
team
as
ready.
we can go on for ages about it, I'm just like we gotta move on. We gotta do Max. Max, you're up next for your league table.
Yeah, guys. But yeah, Steven, I gotta bounce here.
Yeah.
Always a good discussion. Big up Manny, big up Max. Thanks for having me on, guys.
No worries.
Cheers.
Seriously,
Cheers.
take care. Yeah.
Yeah.
You free? It's you free for the watch along now?
Yeah, I'll join second half.
Second half. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. No worries.
All right. Cheers.
Right.
What we're
Right.
gonna
Right. Let's go. The half. Your fan base is chatting. You better be ready. Mate, they always chat. Danny, you know them by now. They chat shit. They chat shit. Right. They flip flop 1 week to the next. Not much to be honest. Pre-season, he's banned. Big up Static, 20 likes and subscribe. I'm back for a few minutes. No worries, man. Cheers. Go take care. It's James. Season, mate. I'm Dan. I would if I was Tottenham, I would be confident about the season, mate. We're gonna move on to Max's predictions for the league. So, what are you going for, Max?
Jesus, it's going to be a tough bit of decision making. But I'm going to start at the top, obviously, with hopefully I'm right with this, but I'm going to go Liverpool at the top instead of City. City are going to drop to second.
Right. So, I'll do it in stages, don't I? No, I can keep a record of it. So, Liverpool at the top. Who takes the other 2 top 4 spots?
Third, I don't want to say it now because it's too controversial, but I'm saying United.
What?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
What?
I just have a feeling.
What?
See, this is what
They'll
I mean.
they'll get gassed. They'll get absolutely gassed about it. Fourth, who's getting fourth?
Fourth, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to be positive for you lot. I'm going to say Arsenal fourth,
Oh, Jesus.
Tottenham fifth, Chelsea sixth.
So Arsenal fourth.
I'm going to be
Tottenham
positive
with the
for you
best transfer window in fifth. And
Look,
Chelsea.
I want to be
sixth.
positive for y'all. All right. Otherwise, it's just.
You don't have to be, mate. Trust me. Seventh and eighth. Who takes the other 2 Europeans?
I would have put Tottenham fourth, but
right. Who fills up the top 10, including the Europa Conference League?
Seventh will be West Ham, so I'm glad they're there. Eighth would be Leicester for me.
Yeah. So if I'm just gonna put these down. So Leicester will be behind West Ham. Who's ninth?
9th will be Palace.
Oh, hang on.
So 9th Palace and 10th Newcastle.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Leicester is 8th. Right. What did you say for 9th and 10th?
I said Palace in 9th and Newcastle 10th.
Oh, okay. What am I rating Crystal Palace this season?
Newcastle finishing exactly where they finished last season for me, so it's something. Villa go up to 11th.
Villa will go to right. Villa will go to 11th. What else?
12th and 13th stay the same. Brighton and Wolves.
Right, hang on.
13th. Jesus Christ.
Who's first? Wolves.
13th, I'm gonna go Forest.
Oh fuck! Give me. Sorry. Got 2 sets. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Alright. Well, while Stephen's on the phone, I'm literally just going to say this is probably one of the fucking hardest things ever because there's so many good teams in the Premier League this season. So I'm debating. I'm debating because I want to put Arsenal 4th just so that I can feel confidence in them. But then I realistically know that Tottenham are going to absolutely smash it. I don't like this at all. One bit.
Right. Sorry about that. Sorry, I had to answer. So Wolves 14th. Who are you going for?
14th. Who did I say? 14th. I say Forest. And 15th will be Brentford.
So Nottingham, Forest, Brentford 15th. Who's 16th?
16th will be Everton.
Everton.
Southampton will be 17th.
Southampton.
And then bottom 3 in the order of 18, 19, 20, it'll be Leeds, Bournemouth, and Fulham.
Okay, so it's finishing like that then. Right.
I shouldn't have put confidence in Arsenal. Now I feel fucking delusional, fam.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm gonna do next time. I'm do mine after I've done some more of the chat. Can't take these predictions seriously though. Even really, I was saying that. Big up, 22 likes and subscribe. Thank you very much. I reckon for top for Dan. Go take care. Big up, James as always. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. So I said Liverpool win.
Yay! I know.
Second, I thought you're Man City.
Nah, that's my sister.
Because you were disappointed
So
about
many
losing Real Madrid.
Like the thing is that I don't like Real Madrid. That's why I'm cheering on City, and also my sister supports them.
Third, I'm
Someone-
gonna go. I'm gonna as much as I bloody hate them.
there it is.
Tottenham are third.
Someone said on their predictions, they said Liverpool third, Tottenham second,
No, get out of here.
City
No way.
first. It's like
No.
you're playing. You're fucking with me, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
No, I know who it was. I think there was some talk in the beginning about trying to break that top two of Liverpool and City. And
Yeah,
I think it was
but not with Tottenham.
Yeah, it was Mike who said that Tottenham could finish second because of how they've done really well in the transfer window. And again, the best teams will prepare every opportunity and not wait until the very end. And that's why I don't see Arsenal doing much this season. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Tottenham do have a chance of achieving good things.
I said it's a toss-up between either Man United above Arsenal or Arsenal above Man United.
Arsenal above Man United on bit.
Yeah, I'll put Arsenal above Man United, but we won't get into top four. So Arsenal fifth. Man United sixth. So seventh is going to be seventh's going to be West Ham. I think Crystal Palace will be ninth, but I'd have to put. I'll put Crystal Palace in ninth actually, eighth. Sorry. I'll put Newcastle behind them. Villa, I'd say, will be 11th and Leicester 10th for me. So people might think I'm mad, but there you go. I wouldn't say it's too unreasonable. Just don't tell Leicester till I die. Alright, I always get crucified. Crystal Palace. Newcastle United. And then it's Leicester. Eleventh, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Right. So Aston Villa 11th. Alright, Aston Villa 11th. I'm going to put Brighton 12th. Brighton for me at 12th. Uh, 13th. 13th, I'm going to say... Oh, this is a tough call, actually. I'm going to have to say... I'm going to say Nottingham Forest for 13th. I just got a feeling they'll do well this season. That's what I'm feeling. No. 14th, I would say, will be Brentford. Brentford. 15th. 15th will be Wolves. Right. So swap those ones. I'm gonna say I'd say Everton 16th. I'm gonna keep it like that actually. Everton 16th. Leeds United in 17th. Nah, fuck it. No, scratch that. Southampton 17th. Leeds United 18th. 19th, Bournemouth. And then 20th, Fulham. Right, there you go. So that's my table as well. So yeah, yeah, actually confident about this season. I reckon. Tottenham 5, United 3rd. Obviously, can't take these positions seriously though. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, I was laughing as well when I just United 3rd. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I don't see any logic to that. But those are my league predictions. Right. So the league predictions I've come up with for everyone that was on the panel. So Man City first, winning the title. Top 4 is Liverpool, Chelsea, then Liverpool second, Chelsea third.
No, wait, Stephen, I have Liverpool winning.
You had Liverpool winning?
Yeah, I mentioned that at the beginning.
I swear you said Man City.
No, mate, I said Liverpool. I distinctly remember saying Liverpool. I hope I didn't confuse you at any time. If I did, my apologies.
That's alright. It's probably just me. Right, Man City. Right. Chelsea 3rd, Spurs 4th. Then we got Arsenal in 5th. Man United 6th. Leicester 7th. Aston Villa 8th. Palace 9th.
No, wait, I've got Arsenal 6th and Man United 5th.
You said Arsenal 5th.
I said 6th, mate. I said 6th.
Oh, fuck.
I simply remember saying 6th.
Is there still time to make changes?
Oh, no.
Good.
No.
Yeah, money. No changing.
We're not. No, because I haven't got any space either to write it down. So no.
I don't know why I've got. By the way, people in chat, I don't know why I've got the feeling United 3rd, but you know it happens. I put Arsenal 4th. It's like that should show you I have fucking
3rd.
Weird opinions.
You put 3rd. Right. So Palace 9th, Newcastle 10th, West Ham 11th, Brighton 12th, Brentford 13th, Nottingham Forest 14th, Wolverhampton 15th, Everton 16th, Southampton 17th, Leeds United 18th, Bournemouth and Fulham. Saeed went for Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, the top 4. Chelsea, West Ham to make the top 6. Man United get Conference League in 7th. Newcastle, Crystal Palace, and Brighton complete the top 10. Leicester, Wolves, Aston Villa, Leeds, and Brentford 11th to 15th. And then 16th Southampton, 17th Everton, with the teams going down being Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Fulham. So basically all the teams that went up. Max has gone Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea in the top 6, West Ham to get Conference League, Leicester 8th, Palace 9th, Newcastle 10th, Aston Villa 11th, Brighton 12th, Wolves 13th, Nottingham Forest 14th, Brentford 15th, Everton 16th, Southampton 17th, Leeds United, Bournemouth, and Fulham. Then I've decided to go Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal 5th, which I believe is Arsenal 5th, Man United 6th, but I'm not confident on that one. West Ham 7th, Crystal Palace 8th, Newcastle 9th, Leicester 10th, Aston Villa 11th, Brighton 12th, Nottingham Forest 13th, Brentford 14th, Wolverhampton Wanderers 15th, Everton 16th, 17th being Southampton, and the bottom 3 is Leeds United, Bournemouth, and Fulham. So, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Got everyone's predictions as well for match day 1, so that's all sorted. I think after 2 hours, I'm going to wrap this up because it's been going on far too long. Right, but it had to get done. I wanted to get it all done in this sort of the same stream. So, yeah, make sure everyone. No worries, we're heading off as well. No, it must be working, obviously. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Max, where can I find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, MaxTigerHD Official, on Twitter at MTHD_official, and also on YouTube, MaxTigerHD. There'll be a stream out in about an hour and 10 minutes, and then there'll be some other stuff later on next week.
Wicked. Manny, where can I find you?
On Twitter, Thangatharai1981, Instagram, Manny Thangatharai1981, YouTube, no channel of my own, but you will see a lot of me on Mr. Featley's channel and a few others. I float around, I chew the fat. That's just me.
Wicked. Make sure you go and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Follow them as well. Make sure you hit the like, share button and subscribe to SFeatleyTV. Right, and hit the join button as well. Join a membership from as little as $1.99. You also get access to all of the prizes that are available in our FPL league, which if you haven't signed up, it's in the description below. So make sure you check all that out. Go and do it right now. And we will see you at 7:15 for the watch along between Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Until then, take care.